A reminder, ladies and gentlemen, no flash photography at the start of any race. Please set your cell phones to mute or vibrate. We don't need to hear your Hotel California ringtone during the start of the 500. A reminder that we will be doing consolation finals before championship finals in each event. Our first event of the evening is the consolation final of the men's 500 freestyle. Swimming in lane 1, Bodie Thompson, McAllister. Lane 2, Evan Fouts, McAllister. Lane 3, Britton Patty, Gustavus. Lane 4, Charlie Newton, Gustavus. Lane 5, Travis Elling, St. Olaf. Lane 6, Kian Pariaga, McAllister. 7, Eddie Barnes, McAllister. And lane 8, Braden Ortman, St. John's. We had 3 449s in the prelims and a 450. And just as he did this morning, Kian in lane 6, taking it out hot. A pace that's more dangerous than gas station sushi. 51.9 for Kian and Travis. Kian was 54.3 this morning. Travis 52.6. And Kian building quite a lead. $148.7 at the 200, holding 57 low. Halfway through, Kian popping right along here. Kian posted the second fastest time in the conference at the Raj Allman invite. So he has been 446. Kian for 247 at the 300. Two and a half seconds ahead of his season's best pace. In December, he came back with a pair of 58s. And right now, he's over a minute, but by a couple of hundreds. lot of race to go. And Travis Elling of St. Olaf in lane 5 is on the hunt. "100 yards to go." Kean back under a minute pace. $50 to go. And Kean hanging on by a thread. Travis almost a second faster pace. And Kean, Arriaga, 4:47.11. Tenth place will belong to Travis Elling. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the blocks. The championship finalists in the men's 500 free. Swimming in lane 1 from Carlton, Carson Rotter. In lane 2 from Carlton, Matthew Krogman. In lane 3 from Gustavus, Matthew Lilliard. In lane 4, our top qualifier celebrating his 22nd birthday today, Braden Slavic. In lane 5 from Gustavus, he was second last year, Logan Sear. In lane 6, from Gustavus, Mason Dietering. Lane 7, from St. John's, Trey Barton. And lane 8, from Carlton, Luke Schmitzer. Championship final. We will keep an eye on Braden in lane 4. He was notified earlier that it is Gene K. Freeman Aquatic Center policy that on your birthday you set a personal record. Braden comes in with an NCAA B cut already of 5:30. Last year it took 4:27.5 to get into the meet. And Braden's certainly capable of that. Braden went 4:30 down at the Rochester Invitational in December. In December at the 200, he was a 1:44.1. At the 200, 117 flat at the 150. He's now a 116.5. So Braden ahead of pace. Great race here for second, as everybody's pretty well bunched. Logan Sear of Gustavus, a couple body lengths on the rest of the lead, the rest of the field, but anybody's race with 250 yards to go. Braden in lane 4, right on his personal record pace. At the 300, 339.6. And he was 339.3 in Rochester. If he can hold under 28, he's got a shot at the PR. He had a couple of 28 lows in Rochester, 28 flat. Keep an eye on Carson Rotter in lane 1, splitting well, 28.8. And there's a 27.8 for Rick Braden, right about what he needed with 150 yards to go. Turning second, Logan Sear. Turning third, Carson Rotter. Only 9/10 of a second apart. And a 4:03.2. He was 4:03.5 in Rochester. And Logan Sear looks like he's going to hang on to second. Carson Rotter solid for third. But the Braden Slavic is the story, 4:29.70. A new birthday present to himself. There's Logan at 4:40.7. Third goes to Carson. Fourth, just 8/10 of a second back, is Mason. Our next event is the women's 500-yard freestyle consolation final. Swimming in lane 1, Morgan Stout of St. Benedict. Lane 2, Teresa Gotti, Gustavus. Lane 3, Kaya Chernus, Gustavus. Lane 4, Lena Minetto, St. Olaf. Lane 5, Annika Hensel, McAllister. Lane 6, Ella Franklin, McAllister. Lane 7, Lulu Martin del Campo, Carlton. And lane 8, Bryn Ashland of Carlton. Consolation final. And just as she did this morning, Lena aggressive in that first 50. Lena was 59.1 this morning. She is 58.6 tonight. We got a little outside smoke over in lane 8. This is Bryn Ashland of Carlton, the yellow cap for those of you following along on the live stream. Bryn was 133 this morning at the 150. She's 131 and a half right now. Bryn also had a terrific last 150 yards. But Lena's still hanging on to the lead, still splitting under 32. Lena at 32-1 at the 250. Just a shade faster than she was this morning. And Bryn's trying to stay in touch. Bryn splits, solid. Kaya Chernas of Gustavus in lane 3. She's also in that mid-32 range. In the prelims this morning, Lena probably had the softest last 150 of any of our 3 swimmers in the top 3. Both Kaya in lane 3 and Bryn in lane 8, solid last 50s. Great race shaping up here between Kaya and Bryn. "75 yards to go. Practically a dead heat between Kaya and Bryn. Who's got the last 50? Bryn turns a little bit ahead. She's breathing away from Kaya. Kaya is able to see Bryn. Our console champion is going to be Lena. Second place will go to Bryn Ashland of Carlton. And nearly a 7-second drop for Bryn. Best time for Kaya. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the blocks the swimmers in the championship final of the women's 500. In the championship final, swimming in lane 1 from McAllister, J. Young. In lane 2 from McAllister, 6th last year in this event, Stephanie Baranoff. In lane 3 from McAllister, Hannah Zern. In lane 4, our top qualifier from Gustavus, Annika Beck. In lane 5 from McAllister, Molly Knuckles. In lane 6 from St. Olaf, 7th last year, McKelvey McDaniel. In lane 7 from Carleton, Chelsea Anderson. And in lane 8 from St. Catherine, Olivia Wheel. Championship final. We had some pretty controlled swims in the prelim this morning. Most of our top 5 or 6 swimmers swimming content to get in the final and then go from there. At the 50, Jay Young of McAllister swimming like this is 100, not a 500. And her McAllister teammate, Molly Knuckles, is going to turn second behind Jay. Jay 57.9, Molly 58.1. In the prelims this morning, our top qualifier, Annika Beck of Gustavus in lane 4, had a very aggressive first 200. She's about 2 seconds slower than she was this morning. But she was out fast and then kind of put it on cruise control. Molly, 31.4. Annika, best split on the board at 31.1. And Annika outsplitting Molly by about 4/10. Both at 3:03. In the prelims this morning, Annika was a 3:03. Molly was a high 3:04. And we'll see if Molly can decide to hang with Annika. Far and away the best way to swim a distance race. Find somebody to latch onto and decide you're not going to let go. Annika really dialing up the stroke rate right now. "100 yards to go and holding 102 pace. And Annika saying sayonara to the rest of the field. Her very relaxed first 100 paying off. On her way to probably about a 5:06. And there it is, 5:06.82 for Annika. Second to Molly, third for Hannah. Nice points for McAllister. Fourth to Olivia from St. Catherine. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the dance of the chairs as our timers rearrange the starting areas for our recognition ceremony. Championship finalists in the men's 500 free and also the women's 500, please report to what we will call awards ready. In the men's 500 B final, 16th Bodie Thompson, McAllister. 15, Braden Ortman, St. John's. 14, Evan Fouts, McAllister. In 13th, Eddie Barnes, McAllister. 12th, Charlie Newton, Gustavus. 11th, Britton Paty, Gustavus. 10th, Travis Elling of St. Olaf. And our consolation champion, Keen Pariaga of McAllister. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the podium our championship finalists in the men's 500-yard freestyle. Finishing in 8th place, Luke Schmitzer. In 7th place, his teammate from Carleton, Matthew Krogman. And now our all-conference honorable mention finalists. In 6th, from St. John's, Trey Barton. In 5th place, from Gustavus, Matthew Lilliard. And in 4th place, from Gustavus, Mason Dietering. And now your all-conference finalists. In 3rd, from Carleton, Carson Rotter. In 2nd, from Gustavus, Logan Sear. And the 2026 MIAC champion with an NCAA B cut time of 4:29.70 from St. John's, senior birthday boy Braden Slavic. Congratulations, 500 freestylers. In the women's 500 free, finishing 16th, Lulu Martin del Campo. 15, Morgan Stout. 14, Teresa Gatti. 13, Ella Franklin of McAllister. 12, Annika Hensel, McAllister. 11, Kaya Chernus, Gustavus. 10, Bryn Ashland of Carleton. And your consolation champion from St. Olaf is Lena Minetto. And now, please welcome to the podium your championship finalists in the women's 500 free. Finishing in 8th place, McKelvey McDaniel. In 7th, McKelvey from St. Olaf. 7th place, Jay Young of McAllister. Earning all conference honorable mention honors. In 6th, Chelsea Anderson of Carleton. In 5th, from Carleton, Stephanie Baranov. In 4th place, from St. Catherine, Olivia Wheel. And your all-conference team in the 500 in 3rd place, from McAllister, Hannah Zern. In 2nd, from McAllister, Molly Knuckles. And your 2026 MIAC champion with a winning time of 5:06.82. First-year swimmer from Gustavus, Annika Beck. Congratulations, Annika, and all of your fellow champ finalists in the 5. Our next event is the men's 200-yard individual medley. Swimming in the consolation final. In lane 1, Jeffrey Kong Carlton. In lane 2, Thor Pearson of Carlton. In lane 3, Owen Parada, St. Olaf. Lane 4, Lincoln Cochran, St. John's. Lane 5, Cam Newton of Carlton. In lane 6, Alex Lee of Carlton. Lane 7, Will St. John from McAllister. And in lane 8, Isaac Snaza of McAllister. Consolation final. And looks like we've got 3 across at the 100. Owen in lane 3, Lincoln in lane 4, Cam in lane 5. And still practically 3 across. Lincoln and Cam may be ahead by a whisker and a half. And Lincoln with a great wall. And there's a 1:58.05 as he drops a half a second. Second goes to Owen Parada of St. Olaf. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the blocks. The swimmers in the championship final, 2IM. Swimming in lane 1 from Gustavus, Brandon Wilczek. Lane 2, 4th last year, he's also from Gustavus, Jacob Robichon. In lane 3 from Gustavus, Ben Kell. In lane 4 is our top qualifier, first year, Gusty Aiden Haverman. Lane 5 from Gustavus, Declan Vahey. Lane 6 from St. Olaf. 5th in this event last year, Aiden Young. In lane 7, our bronze medalist from 2025 from McAllister, Tommy Moore. And in lane 8, 7th last year from Carlton, senior Nicholas Chang. Championship final. In this heat, we have 4 veterans returning from last year's championship final, but our top 2 qualifiers are first-year MIAC swimmers. Aiden Haverman. (23.6). He was an easy 24.3 this morning. Aiden with a nice relaxed swim this morning. Declan Vahey with a monster backstroke leg coming here. And Declan 51.2. He was 52 flat this morning. Look for a big breaststroke leg out of Aiden. Aiden, an outstanding breaststroker. He split 32.9 this morning. Declan hanging in there. Aiden had the better freestyle this morning, but I don't think either swimmer was going all out. We could see a 52, 152 out of Aiden. Not a great turn at that wall, but he's bringing it home. And there it is, 152.80 for Aiden. And a 1, 2, 3, 4 for Gustavus. Going to be big points for the Gusties. Next up is the women's 200-yard individual medley. Swimming in the consolation final. In lane 1, Josephine Larson, St. Benedict. In lane 2, Poppy Wedding, McAllister. Lane 3, Bella Kern, St. Benedict. Lane 4, Kendall Coppersmith, Gustavus. Lane 5, Carolyn Wolking, McAllister. Lane 6, Josie Hauk, St. Olaf. Lane 7, Felicia Simmering, Gustavus. And in lane 8, from Carlton, Lily Soilas. Consolation final. And a quick little shout out. Draw your eyeballs to lane 6, Josie Hauk, first year swimmer from St. Olaf. She is a 3rd generation Hauk to swim in the MIAC. Her grandfather, Dave Hauk, was a diving and sprint freestyle champion for Gustavus back in the 50s. Her father, Bob Hauk, multiple-time MIAC and national champion in backstroke and IM for St. Olaf. And Josie will turn with the leaders at the 100. Bella Kern of St. Benedict, terrific breaststroke leg, 38.1. And she's got the terrific advantage of swimming freestyle when everybody else is swimming breaststroke. A little jailbreak here for Bella. Oh, but here comes Kendall. Kendall Coppersmith had the best freestyle leg in the prelims. And it's going to be really close. And Bella, with the right choice, she reached in and by 100th of a second takes the consolation final. And now, welcome to the blocks, please. The championship finalists in the women's 200 IM. Swimming in lane 1 from Gustavus, Stella Anderson Moy. In lane 2 from Gustavus, Madison Whitty. In lane 3 from McAllister, Maya Tellez. In lane 4 from Carleton, first year, Yulia Machowski. In lane 5, senior from McAllister, she was 5th in this event last year, Izzy Ullhorn Thornton. In lane 6, she's our number 2 returner, 4th last year from Gustavus, Summer Krause. In lane 7, he was our top returner, 2nd last year from St. Olaf, Paige Steenblock. And in lane 8, also from St. Olaf, Samantha Sylvester. Championship final. And once again, we've got a first-year swimmer as our top qualifier. Yulia from Carleton in lane 4 with the yellow cap, for those of you following along on the live stream. Yulia 27 flat, 4/10 of a second faster than she was this morning. Yulia had a terrific backstroke split this morning, 32.8 and 32.5 tonight. Under a minute on the way out. Keep an eye on Izzy Ullhorn Thornton in lane 5. She had a terrific breaststroke split. She's got a long way to go. Paige Steenblock, our top returner over in lane 7. Got a nice one going. Paige needs a good last 50. Nobody's going to catch Yulia. It's a race for second right now. 25 to go. Paige and Maya turning together. At the flags it's Maya. 209 flat for Yulia, and second will go to Maya. In the men's 200 individual medley, placing 16th is Jeffrey Kong of Carleton. 15th, Isaac Snaza, McAllister. 4, Will St. John of McAllister. 13th, Cam Newton of Carleton. 12, Alex Lee of Carleton. 11th, Thor Pearson of Carleton. Laying 10th, Owen Parada, St. Olaf. And in 9th, Lincoln Cochran of St. John's. And now please welcome to the podium your championship finalists in the men's 200-yard individual vigilante. Finishing in 8th place from Carleton, Nicholas Chang. In 7th place from Gustavus, Jacob Robashan. In 6th place from McAllister, Tommy Moore. In 5th from St. Olaf, Aiden Young. And rounding out our honorable mention and all conference performers, 4 through 6, is Braden Wilsick of Gustavus. And now your all-conference team. In 3rd place from Gustavus, Ben Kell. In 2nd from Gustavus, Declan Vahey. And your 2026 MIAC champion in the men's 200-yard individual medley with a time of 1:52.80. First-year swimmer from Gustavus, Aiden Haverman. Congratulations, Aiden, and your fellow 200 IM champ finalists. In the women's 200 individual medley, finishing 16th, is Josephine Larson, St. Benedict. 15, Lily Soilis of Carleton. 14, Josie Hauk, St. Olaf. 13, Poppy Wedding, McAllister. 12, Carolyn Woking, McAllister. 11, Felicia Semrang of Gustavus. 10th, Kendall Coppersmith, Gustavus. And 9th, Bella Kern of St. Benedict. And now please welcome to the podium your championship finalists in the women's 200 IM. Finishing in 8th place from Gustavus, Stella Anderson-Moy. In 7th from St. Olaf, Samantha Sylvester. Your all-conference honorable mention team. In 6th place from Gustavus, Summer Krause. In 5th from McAllister, Izzy Ulhorn Thornton. And in 4th from Gustavus, Madison Whitty. And now your all-conference team. In 3rd place from St. Olaf, Paige Steenblock. In 2nd from McAllister, Maya Tellez. And your 2026 MIAC champion with a winning time of 2:09 flat. First gear from Carleton, Yulia Michalski. And through event 9, the Dandy team race. McAllister 156, Gustavus 151. Carleton and St. Olaf close. Our next event is the men's 50-yard freestyle. Swimming in the consolation final in lane 1. Warren Kozak of Carleton. In lane 2, 7th last year, Logan Braley Gustavus. In lane 3, from McAllister, TJ Powley. Lane 4 is Neil Tollefson of Carleton. Lane 5, Aiden Shermack Gustavus. Lane 6, Jack Homme, St. Olaf. Lane 7, Casey Moretta, McAllister. And lane 8, Noah Lee of Carleton. Consolation final. This event is loaded. There is a 2192 that did not make either final. Looks like Jack Homme, and there it is, a 2114. That's actually the 5th, tied for the 5th fastest time in the meet so far for Jack. Second goes to TJ Powley of McAllister. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the blocks, your championship finalists. Swimming in lane 1 from Gustavus, Keegan Jones. In lane 2 from St. John's, the defending champion, Karsten Reuter. In lane 3 from Gustavus, Josh Wallen. In lane 4, our top qualifier, 3rd last year from Gustavus, Braden Ripken. In lane 5 from Gustavus, Will Sarkinen. In lane 6, last year's runner-up from St. Olaf, Nick Starcevich. Lane 7 from McAllister, Max Toffen. And in lane 8 from St. John's, Vince Schulze. Championship final. And Braden, 20.7, as he leads a parade of 20 points. Karsten, 20.83. Nick Starkovich, 20.85. And Josh Wallen, 20.90. Our next event is the women's 50-yard freestyle consolation final. Swimming in lane 1 from McAllister, Amalia Shields. Lane 2, Daya Tucker of Carleton. Lane 3, Jordan Grotbo, St. Catherine. Lane 4, Mary Morris, St. Benedict. Lane 5, 7th last year, Ella Hochstetler from St. Catherine. Lane 6, Sawyer Eastman, St. Olaf. Lane 7, Alana Schmitzer, St. Olaf. And lane 8, Maya Geddes of Carleton. Consolation final. And Daya Tucker, even with an extra stroke, gets it done. 24.50, 24.55 for Mary Morris. And third, over in lane 8 for Carleton, 24.57 for Maya Geddes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the blocks. The championship finalists in the women's 50-yard freestyle. Swimming in lane 1 is the defending champion from St. Olaf, Katie Hami. In lane 2, she was 5th last year from Gustavus, Caitlin Sears. In lane 3, first year from Gustavus, Leah Felton. In lane 4 is our top qualifier, ranked number 4 in NCAA Division III, Haley Zellen, St. Benedict. Lane 5 from McAllister, Emma Henry. In lane 6 from St. Benedict, Anna Schottler. Lane 7 from Gustavus, Caitlin Otto. And lane 8 from Gustavus, Jolie Anderson. Championship final. Haley Zellen has been 23 flat. And 23.18. Illinois Conference Championship for Haley. Second will go to Anna Schottler. And third to Caitlin Sears. And 50 freestyle champ finalists are reminded to report to awards ready. Before we present the awards for the 50 freestyle, we'd like to introduce the women that will be competing in the women's 1 meter finals. The diving order for women's 1 meter: diving 8th, Haynes; 7th, Stout; 6th, McCormick; 5th, Carr; 4th, Hannaful; 3rd, Johnson; 2nd, Schwab; and diver number 1 will be Westrup. Got it. And now let's meet the divers. If the diver greet the divers as they come forward. Diving first. Diving first from St. Olaf, Savannah Carr. Diving second from St. Olaf, Emma Hayes. Diving third from Gustavus, Gabriella Stout. Diving fourth from Carleton, Nina Schwab. Diving fifth from St. Olaf, Zibby Hannaful. Diving sixth from St. Olaf, Elena McCormick. And diving second from St. Olaf, Erica Johnson. And I'm not sure we have the order right. My apologies. The names will appear on the scoreboard in the proper order. And finally, from Carleton, Haley Westrup. And now let's recognize our finalists in the 50 free as the divers prepare for their final. In the men's 50, 16th place, Noah Lee. 15th, Casey Moretta of McAllister. Noah from Carleton. In a tie for 13th between Warren Kozak of Carleton, Logan Bradley of Gustavus.
Beginning round 1, Savannah, 403C, tuck 2.2. Award, 29.7. Emma, 104C, tuck 2.2. Award, 39.6. Gabriella, 403C, tuck 2.2. Award, 36.3. Nina, 105B, pike 2.6. Award, 54.6. Zibby, 203B, pike 2.3. Award, 35.65. Elena, 303C, tuck 2.1. Award, 23.1. Erica, 104B, pike 2.3. Award, 43.7. Haley, 104B, pike 2.3. Award, 48.3. Beginning round 2, Savannah, 104B, pike 2.3. Award, 34.5. Emma, 105C, tuck 2.4. Award, 26.4. Gabriella, 203B, pike 2.3. Nina, 5134D, free 2.6. Award, 48.1. Zibby, 303C, tuck 2.1. Award, 34.65. Elena, 105C, tuck 2.4. Award, 36. Erica, 105C, tuck 2.4. Award, 43.2. Haley, 105C, tuck 2.4. Award, 43.2. Beginning round 3, Savannah, 303C, tuck 2.1. Award, 37.8. Emma, 203C, tuck 2.0. Award, 37. Gabriella, 104B, pike 2.3. Award, 37.95. Nina, 303B, pike 2.4. Award, 50.4. Zibby, 105C, tuck 2.4. Award, 32.4. Elena, 403B, pike 2.4. Award 44.4. Erica 5124D, free 2.3. Award 37.95. Haley 203B, Pike 2.3. Awards 44.85. Beginning round 4. Savannah 203C, Tuck 2.0. Award 34. Emma 303C, Tuck 2.1. Award 28.35. Gabriella 105C, Tuck 2.4. Award 37.2. Nina 5333D, free 2.6. Award 40.3. Zibby 403C, Tuck 2.2. Award 46.2. Elena 5225D, free 2.7. Award 49.95. Erica 303C, Tuck 2.1. Award 37.8. Haley 303C, Tuck 2.1. Award 48.3. Beginning round 5. Savannah 52-23D. Free 2.3. Award 37.95. Emma 403B. Pike 2.4. Award 43.2. Gabriella 5132D. Free 2.2. Award 33. Nina 403B. Pike 2.4. Award 52.8. Zibby 5231D. Free 2.1. Award 40.95. Elena 203B. Pike 2.3. Award 40.25. Erica 203B. Pike 2.3. Award 43.7. Haley 403B. Pike 2.4. Award 44.4. Beginning the final round of women's 1 meter championship diving. Savannah 5323D. Free 2.4. Award 34.8. Emma 52.23D, free 2.3. Award 43.7. Gabriella 303B, Pike 2.4. Award 39.6. Nina 203B, Pike 2.3. Award 48.3. Zibby 52.23D, free 2.3. Award 41.4. Elena 104B, Pike 2.3. Award 44.85. Erica 403C, Tuck 2.2. Award 36.3. Haley 52.23D, free 2.3. Haley 51.24D. Award 29.9. This concludes the championship final of women's 1 meter diving.
Coaches, don't forget that the scratch deadline for tomorrow's events is 15 minutes. After the completion of the women's 400 medley relay, we have one heat of men, one heat of women. So all competitors in the medley relay, please report directly to Race Ready. And ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for the men's 400-yard medley relay. Please welcome to the blocks our top 6 seeded heats in this time final. Swimming in lane 2, the team of Slavik, McGaw, Hovda, and Reuter from St. John's. In lane 3, the team of Chang, Lee, Rankin, and Tollefson from Carleton. In lane 4, top seeded, the team of Wallen, Ripken, Carlson, and Sear from Gustavus. In lane 5, the team of Paharilaga, St. John, Moore, and Taufin from McAllister. In lane 6, the team of Giddings, Jung, Hami, and Starksevich from St. Olaf. And in lane 7, the team of Schaefer, Popa, Haling, and Posher from Hamlin. Heat 1 time final. Leading off for Gustavus, Josh Wallen. And over here on the near side, for those of you on the live stream, Braden Slavik of St. John's, our 500 free champ. And Josh in at 50.17, 50.2 for Braden. Swimmers are reminded to exit the pool quickly so that you don't trigger the touch pads. Please do not touch the pads on your way out, just like lane 3. This is Braden Ripken for Gustavus. Clay McGaw for St. John's in lane 2. And the big reach, 54-3, the split for Braden. Clay splitting 56-5. And Aiden Carlson giving Gustavus a big lead. St. John's still running in second. Jackson Habda swimming butterfly for the Johnnies. Aiden 49.7. And Jackson for St. John's splitting 52 flat. Logan Sear for Gustavus. For St. John's, the anchor Karsten Reuter, and McAllister's Max Toffin looking good in lane 5. This one's going to belong to Gustavus. And a 46.2 brings the Gusties in at 320.5. Karsten Reuter of St. John's anchoring in 46.4. And Manny Pusher brings the Pipers in, 351. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the blocks the teams in the women's 400-yard medley relay. Swimming in lane 1, the team of Sorensen Wagner, Phillips, Hop, and Dawson from Hamlin. In lane 2, the team of Fackler, Sunby, Whitty, and Anderson Moy of Gustavus. Lane 3, the team of Ho, Yao, Michalski, and Geddes from Carleton. Lane 4, the team of Small, Steenblock, Hultgren, and Hami from St. Olaf. In lane 5, the team of Morris, Bartels, Zellen, and Schottler from St. Benedict. In lane 6 is the team of Henry, Ulhorn Thornton, Zern, and Tellez of McAllister. Lane 7, team of Hochstetler, Wheel, Sawick, and Grotbo from St. Catherine. And lane 8 is the team of Moore, Enedy, Porter, and Tran from Concordia. Heat 1, time final. Lane 2, Geneva Fackler, and lane 3, Grace Ho leading the pack at the 75. But St. Olaf, St. Ben's, McAllister, St. Catherine all not far behind. Pulling away here in the last 15 yards, Grace. $56.99 for Grace. In the water now for Carleton. That distinctive yellow cap. This is Emma Yao. And then it is 4 across in second place. And a 103.7 for Emma Yao. And Carleton's Yulia Machalski. Yulia's stroke rate dropping off just a little bit. And here comes Haley Zellen in lane 5 for St. Benedict. And St. Ben's going to hit the water first. Haley 54.6. Anchoring for the Bennies, Anna Schottler. Chasing is Carleton's Maya Geddes. And Katie Hami, St. Olaf's outstanding freestyler, running in third right now. And St. Benedict with a big lead coming home. And even with the extra stroke, a 52.2 for for Anna Schottler. Second will go to Carleton. Third, St. Olaf and Gustavus in fourth. And Hamlin with a big drop off of their seed time. And we're also going to see a nice time for Concordia in lane 8. And a 4:36, 16-second drop for Concordia. And we would love to have all of our relay competitors make it to the awards ready area as quick as reasonably possible. We will present the diving awards first and then the medley relay awards. In the women's 1 meter diving, finishing in 16th, Abby Stevens of St. Benedict. In 15th, Annika Ohashi-Berg of Gustavus. In 14th, Emma Netland, St. Benedict. In 13th, Molly McMullen of Concordia. 12th, Taylor Williams, St. Olaf. In 11th place, Liv Boyum, Gustavus. In 10th, Ella Kowalczyk, St. Benedict. And in 9th place, Ainsley Kashatus of McAllister. And ladies and gentlemen, if you would please welcome to the podium our top 8 finishers in the women's 1 meter diving. Finishing in 8th place from Gustavus, Gabriella Stout. In 7th from St. Olaf, Savannah Carr. Now your all-conference honorable mention team. In 6th from St. Olaf, Emma Haynes. In 5th, St. Olaf, Elena McCormick. And in 4th from St. Olaf, Zibby Hannaful. And now your all-conference team. In 3rd from St. Olaf, Erica Johnson. In 2nd from Carleton, Haley Westrup. And your 2026 1 meter diving champion with a new meet record score of 483.15 points from Carleton, Nina Schwab. And on the strength of 6 divers in event 12, St. Olaf pulls within 10 points of Gustavus in the women's race. Thank you, divers. And now, please welcome to the podium the top 6 finisher teams in the men's 400-yard medley relay. Thank you, divers. All right, one more picture and then we really must say goodnight. Thank you, divers. And now, welcome to the podium, our men's 400 medley relay top 6. Finishing in 6th place is the team of Schaefer, Popa, Ling, and Posher from Hamlin. In fifth place, the team of Chang, Lee, Rankin, and Tollefson from Carleton. Earning honorable mention honors, the team of Giddings, Jung, Hami, and Starkovich from St. Olaf. And now your all-conference 400 medley relay teams. The team of Hariaga, St. John, Moore, Tolfin from McAllister. In second, the team of Slavik, McGaw, Hovda, and Reuter from St. John's. And the 2026 MIAC champions in the 400-yard medley relay with a winning time of 3:20.46. The team of Josh Wallen, Braden Ripken, Aiden Carlson, and Logan Sear from Gustavus. Congratulations, Gusties, and all of our teams in the 4 medley relay. Thank you, gentlemen. And now, please welcome to the podium our top 8 teams in the women's 400-yard medley relay. Finishing in 8th place, the team of Moore, Entity, Porter, and Tran from Concordia. In 7th place, the team of Sorensen, Wagner, Phillips, Hopp, and Dawson from Hamlin. In 6th is the team of Hochstetler, Wheel, Sawick, and Grotbo from St. Catherine. In 5th place, the team of Henry, Olhorn Thornton, Zern, and Tellez from McAllister. Earning all-conference honorable mention honors. In 4th place, the team of Fackler, Sunby, Whitty, and Anderson Moy of Gustavus. Your all-conference teams. In 3rd, the team of Small, Steenblock, Hultgren, and Hami from St. Olaf. In 2nd, the team of Ho, Yao, Machalski, and Geddes from Carleton. And your 2026 MIAC champions in the women's 400-yard medley relay. With a winning time of 3:51.91, the team of Mary Morris, Megan Bartles, Haley Zellen, and Anna Schottler from the College of St. Benedict. Congratulations, Bennies. Coaches, the scratch box is closed. And swimmers and coaches are reminded to clean up underneath your section of the bleachers. You're welcome to leave items on top of the bleachers overnight, but not on the floor below the bleachers. And if you would take a minute to make sure that that floor below your section is clean, the aquatic staff would really, really appreciate it. So that concludes day 2 of the 2026 MIAC Championship. Thank you so much for joining us. A big thank you also to those of you who tuned in on the live stream. Hope you enjoyed the meet.